Hello, everyone. It's Charlie, and I thought unorganized people were just people in really messy rooms, like mountain of clothes on the floor, bitten apple roaming around, flies flying around, just like dense green smoke lifting from the floor, or those people in high school that would just stuff their book bags with loose leaf like it was just a teddy bear or something. But I'm not saying that I'm the most organized person either. I normally don't let a mess sit in my room for like 1 to 2 business days maximum. I like to have a clean space around me. I know where to find things if I need them. I hate looking for something and then I'm not able to find it. And then when I'm not looking for it, it's just there in my face. So, with time, I've implemented little systems, if you want to call it, where I just group stuff together that are kind of similar so I could easily find things. And I even go as far as like color code my clothes. I don't know if it's the retail instilled in me, but I just like easy access things that, I don't have to waste time looking for them. I need it, I know where it is, I can just get it. But even with this clean environment around me, I still felt very disorganized when it came to my life and things happening in it. For example, events will come up and I wasn't even aware of them sometimes. And same thing goes to assignments for like college and stuff like that. I wouldn't even look at the assignment sheet until the day it was due. And of course, the big problem with that was my procrastination. And how could I plan or organize things if I wasn't aware that they were going to happen? And that's when I first started using my whiteboard. I recommend anyone to use a whiteboard, or I've seen people do it on their calendars app on their phone. Even Google Calendars is very handy as well. But just something visual that you could literally just see everything that you have going on for the week. For example, me, I still take either a short time of the weekend just to write down everything that I have for the week. And it's the small things too. I even write down if I have to do a certain clip for a video or meet with certain person to talk about this, whatever it is, because those small things, at least in my experience, have been the things that are more prone to be forgotten. And with the structure that I've built, I feel like every day I'm accomplishing something. Those days that I don't have a plan, I really don't do anything. I just be roaming around. But it's this structure that, day to day makes me feel like I'm working towards something. And with that figured out, I have a clean environment. Now I somewhat know what I'm doing in my day to day. The last thing that needs organization are my ideas. I like to consider myself a somewhat creative person. I don't like saying that I come up with ideas. I feel more like ideas come to me. And sometimes it's the most dumbest, goofiest things, or sometimes I feel like it's the next big thing. But no matter what it is, I always recommend creatives to have a journal or a notepad, even the notes app on your phone, something to just write these ideas down. Personally, me, I have this journal and I like to keep it a lot like a thought to text type journal where anything that I think about, I just jot it down there as fast as I can so it doesn't get lost in the trash compactor in the back of my brain. And then I like to sit on those ideas, maybe think of new ones, whatever it may be, but I always like to go back to them in a week or so and reorganize them, whether they're for an existing idea or maybe there's something new. I just like to label them so then I could later go back to them when I need to. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. How many ideas does one get a day? Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's a little, but there's always that one idea that we like fully flesh out in our brain. And due to time and not writing it down, it just gets lost. And now when you think about the idea again, you're like, damn, you remember that? Or, talking to yourself, obviously. Damn, you remember that? Oh, what was about it? And then everything just becomes kind of foggy. And, that's what I'm trying to avoid with this whole journal thing, where you just write it down and you just, if you want to expand on it, you can expand on it in the moment. If you want to go back to it, you can go back to it and expand on it. It just makes it a lot easier, to be honest. And now, after all that organization in my life, I cleaned up my environment. Everything around me looks somewhat neat, at least to me. I'm a little bit more organized with what I do day to day with my college assignments, with due dates, things of that nature. And then my ideas. I keep everything in a journal. I try to expand on things. I try to, not leave them as they are. And if you're interested in this topic and this is actually something you want to improve on, hopefully you can take something from this video. Obviously, I'm in my 20s. I think I have everything organized and sorted out, but in reality, I don't have no idea what I'm doing. But I hope something that said maybe could spark something. Maybe you can do additional research. Maybe, you could implement something that I said or reflect it and interpret it in your own way and put it in your own life. I just hope I could help somehow and spark some type of, initiative in someone.
I love you, Charlie. I love you, Charlie. I love you, Charlie.
Hello everyone, it's Charlie, and